3, 2, 1. So we want to do white knockout on this image. We want to do white knockout. We want to take out the whites from this image. Personally, I get 2 ways of doing this, but let's just go straight to the halftone and white knockout method where everybody know. Okay, let me take off this other layers so we don't confuse ourselves. Okay, now let's start. This is the only layer we have now. Let's say we have this image and we want to print it on a white shirt. We want to print them on white shirts and we want to come out the white from this image so that when we print them, it will sharp. You understand? It will sharp, it will be very light, you will see the transparency. So that's what they call white knockout or color knockout. But here now white we won't work on now. So first thing we need to do, we need to duplicate this layer. Ctrl J to duplicate the layer, and then let's create a new layer. Ctrl Shift N to create a new layer. Enter. Now you don't create new layer. This new layer we will create now, we won't use the color of shirt we will print on. And here now white we want print on. So we use white color. So I already my background are white for the color palette there. My background are white. So I'll just hold Control and delete. I don't fill them now with white. Now since I don't fill am with white, next thing where I will go this my whatever, change am from normal to difference. Now after changing it to difference, combine these 2 layers by holding Control and clicking the other layer and then holding Control and E to combine both layers. Now 2 of them don combine. Let's create one more spare layer for this one wey dey down in case. Ctrl J. Then more hide the visibility. We don hide am now. Now let's work with this one. This one now we wan work on now. This one we don change to difference and combine. Then now we go change am to smart object. Just right click to change to smart object. You go see convert to smart object here. Then now after converting, just double click so that it will just open for new tab on its own. Now e don open here. Now when you open here, first thing you need to do, just go image mode, grayscale. Just follow these steps, not easy. Go grayscale. When you don't go grayscale, next thing you need to do, adjustment. You come to your levels. Now for this level settings, now you just want create white, black, and gray. Now wetin white dey do for this this part of the whole halftoning process. The whites now na the parts wey go dey visible, na the parts wey go show after you don do everything wey you dey do. The blacks dem now na the parts wey go hide. So if you look for this image now, the 2 blacks full everywhere for the side. So those places no go show. So we no get issue with those side. Then now the sides dem wey we get issue na the image itself. You understand? Now we dey see black and white and gray already. This image is perfect to halftone because we dey see white, black, and half. But let's just tweak it a little bit. So then I don move am come like this. If you see the abs everywhere now don dey black. So those places now go dey scanty if I use this one. But let's still see from this side some white. I dey try to make am white small. Let's leave it like this. At least here we get white, we get black, we get some grays, and nobody dey worry anybody for the image. So let's just say okay. And then we go back to image. For image mode, go bitmap, flatten this layer. Make sure say you get your output 300 and then you get your halftone screen selected here, and then click OK. For here, make sure the shape na round, and then this frequency here I just play with any amount. I think the more the frequency, the lesser the dots or something like that, or the more the lesser. I don't really know much about this frequency something, but when I dey work on anything, I just tweak it. I come back and check and change it. If I don't like am, I change am to higher number. I think the higher the number, the higher the dots or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But let's just use 45 and then 22. Okay. And then let's zoom in and see if we actually get halftone. If you see now, you don't see the image the way e dey now. You see the halftone in there everywhere. So we sharp, they okay. Then like this now, we need to just copy this image. Control A to copy all the image. Sorry, to select all the image, and then Control C to copy. And then we go back to the original image. This is the original image. Now let's turn off the visibility of this one wey we convert to smart object wey we don use work. We don work with and finish. Make we just turn am off. Turn on this one back. Now, since we don turn this one back on, next thing we will do, we'll select that layer. When we select that layer, we'll create new new mask, a layer mask on it by coming down here and click this layer mask, add layer mask. Now select this layer mask by holding alt. You go hold alt and then click that layer mask so that we go select that particular layer mask. Just see am. Now everywhere don white. But na here now we go come paste that thing wey we copy from the other side. Then we come here to paste. To paste normally Control V now, just come Control V. Don paste am on that particular um mask. Then select, we go use the selection tool, click outside the image so that we get our fucking image. This is it. You understand? This is just what you will get, and this is perfect. If you print it on a white shirt, it will come out too clean. If you observe, you see the chest dey empty, like the transparency dey there, the belt transparency dey, the muscle for the hand transparency dey, the face transparency dey. So this is just too perfect. Now to get to know if you get wetin you dey do right, now na to just create new image, Control Shift and create new layer. So we don create new layer. Now this layer we go put the color of shirt wey we wan print am on, which is white. Let's just put that same white. Control Delete, since my background color na white, Control Delete, and then bring this white down under this layer. See the way the thing sharp. If I turn off the visibility of this white, see the way e dey. Na like this now you go print am, send to your printer. Na like this you go print am. The white now wey we dey put for the background na just to show say na white shirt you wan use. So if you use white shirt here, na like this e go come out and e go perfect. I swear, na wetin we go do today. We go do am today. I go use am, I go try am today make e confirm am. Confirm am, you go see am. This one, this thing now, this exact image na we wan print. We go print am, we go put am for white shirt. The same go come out sharp. And if you still wan use other colors, na the same process, but wetin you go do now in the beginning, you gats change that color. Instead of white, you go use the color of the shirt wey you wan use. Everywhere wey I say color of the shirt, you go just change the color to the color wey you wan use. So that's just it. It's just as simple as that. Even if na black you wan knock out, na still the same process. You understand? So that's it. This is my first video on YouTube. Omo. I don't know how I did, but I just feel say okay, I just gats do am. You understand? No be say I no be speak English o, but I just do am like this since na the way I wan use am. But anyways, thank you very much. I go by the name of Z to the X. Thank you for subscribe. No, you need to subscribe, abi. Wetin be all those things? You subscribe. You need to like. You need to comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. You understand? Oh, thank you very much. And I'm signing out. Peace.